What's up YouTube, this is James and I'm back today with another reaction video. Today we're going to do another Panic at the Disco song. This is the next song off of their first album called London Beckoned, Songs About Money Written by Machines. No idea what the hell that means, but I'm here for it. As you guys know, if you watch any of my other Panic videos, I'm a big fan. Definitely heard this album, but it's been forever ago, and for sure didn't pay attention to the lyrics. So yeah, I'm going to be reacting to the lyric video and just checking it out in general. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, share with your friends, all that good stuff. And let's go ahead and get into this Panic at the Disco. What it was called, London Beckoned. Alright, so it sounds like they're just talking about basically themselves as a band, I think. And if you're gonna come with it. You know, you better have more than good hooks, and if you're gonna walk, you better talk, etc., etc. So yeah, I think at the time when they came out, there was a lot of criticism about them, and you know, how are they going to be different if they are different, and then all of the stuff about they are different, we don't like them because they're different, blah blah blah, you know, etc., etc. So probably basically saying how they're gonna come, and they're gonna come with it. You better keep your mouth shut with more than good and soil under the gun. It's time for us to take a chance. It's time for us to take a chance. It's time for us to take a chance. It's time for us. Well, we're just a wet dream for the web scene. Make us hit, make us hit, make us scene. Or suck us off their shoulders, don't approve a single word that we wrote. So this is clever. They're actually kind of throwing some doubles in here. Like Panic, Meet the Press. So Panic at the Disco, Meet the Press. But also Panic, Meet the Press. Like, you should be freaked out by it. But it's time for them to take a chance. So, you know, make some different type of music. And then they're just a wet dream for the webzine. Webzine is like just internet magazine. So basically just articles on the web. But because they're different and whatever, making waves, they're a wet dream for all these critics. Make us it, make us hip, make us seen. So yeah, basically saying that it's the web magazine or whatever has the ability to do that, but they spelled scene, S-C-E-N-E. So make us seen as in seen by all the people, but also like make us part of the scene, I guess. Shrug us off your shoulders, don't approve a single word that we wrote. So yeah, probably critics just being dicks about their music. That's what I get out of that, but that's dope. Well, we're just a wet dream for the web scene. Make us hit, make us hit, make us scene. Or shrug us off your shoulders, don't approve a single word that we wrote. Well, we're just a wet dream for the web scene. Make us hit, make us hit, make us scene. Or shrug us off your shoulders, don't approve a single word that we wrote. I'm burning and I'm black in my lungs. Boy, you know it feels good with fire back on your tongue. If you talk, you better walk, you better back your shit up with more than good hooks while you're all under the gun. Start talking a sensationalist. Oh, he's slightly clever to just a certain extent. Whoa, keep quiet, let us sing like the dogs. Then decide if you're done with purpose or lack thereof. So basically more of the same. You know, the critics talking and their answers to it. The feels good, fire back in your lungs. I'm assuming it's just referring to smoking, but could it also be you know, using your lungs to sing and blow fire? I don't know if it's a double. I'm reaching. maybe it's not too deep on that level, but can I talk about real quick the instrumental? Like they're so far ahead of like their time with this song and with all of their songs. Like the kind of like electro vibe, almost 80s meets 2000s like mashup that they have going, and his voice is just unique as fuck. So yeah, I'm really enjoying that, obviously.
Then decide if it's done with purpose or lack thereof. Just for the record, the weather today is slightly sarcastic with a good chance of A. Indifference of B, disinterest in what the critics.
Screw the critics.
It's time for us to take a chance. It's time for us. Well, we're just a wet dream for the web team. Make us hit, make us hip, make us see. Or shrug us off your shoulders, don't approve a single word that we write. Well, we're just a wet dream for the web team. Make us hit, make us hip, make us see. Or shrug us off your shoulders, don't approve a single word that we write. Just for the record, the weather today is slightly sarcastic with a good chance of A. Indifference to B, disinterest in what the critics say. Well, we're
I love Panic for exactly what they just did. Weird little like just stop with interesting sounds, and like in the headphones you can definitely hear this vroom, like, which is dope. And then just kind of kicking it back in, like strange beat, and then boom, slowly into it. Something that mainly Panic does. I don't really know many other bands that do it like that.
indifference to B, disinterest in what the critics say. Well, we're just a wet dream for the web scene. Make us hit, make us hip, make us see. Or shrug us off your shoulders, don't approve a single word that we wrote. Well, we're just a wet dream for the web scene. Make us hit, make us hip, make us see. Or shrug us off your shoulders, don't approve a single word that we wrote. Just for the record, the weather today is slightly sarcastic with a good chance of A. Indifference of B, disinterest in what the critics say.
All right, so that was Panic at the Disco. London Beckoned songs about money written by machines. Their titles are crazy, but yeah, thoroughly enjoyed that one. Pretty much sounds like they're taking shots at the critics. They're saying, you know what, we're here, we're different, we're new, and we're gonna do our thing. And hey, can't say that the whole band is still doing their thing, but Panic at the Disco with Brendan Urie still doing their thing to this day. So they were right. And there were issues with members leaving, etc. But that's a story for a different day, not what we're talking about. So yeah, I like the song. They just have their own sound. I mean, this was one of the albums whenever I first heard it that I immediately liked, which is rare. Immediately could listen to the entire thing the whole way through, which is rare. It sounded different, had its own sound, which, there's sometimes like you hear an artist that's different and they're gonna change. Like there's gonna be a bunch of like bands after them that try to sound like them. Panic at the Disco is one of those bands. I was trying to think the other day of other artists that do that or are able to do that, and there's not a lot of them. If you could think of some, let me know in the comment section. I know like on the EDM side I was thinking like Kygo, if you know who that is, because his sound was so different, and people have been trying to repeat it and try to copy him for like the last 5 or 6 years now. Maybe 21 Pilots, totally different, people try to sound like them, but just off the top of my head those are something I could think of. But Panic at the Disco is definitely one of them. They have original sound, and just put everything together in a nice package that works. And yeah, so obviously I like the song. I'm gonna keep going through the first album, and just comment down below with other songs you would like me to react to, or other bands that you think I might like. What bands do you think like came out right out of the gate, and you could listen to the whole album and you liked it, and you feel like they changed, like kind of the direction of a lot of the music, if there's any that you can think of. And if I haven't heard of them, I'll definitely react to some of their stuff. But yeah, with that said, be sure and like, comment, subscribe if you're still here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. And have a good day, guys, and deuces.